Yo, guys, we back. No time to chill. No rest days. Always on the grind. Welcome back, Shyster. Jalesa, what's up? Welcome. Yo, Aniv. Welcome back, my guy. Hey, Josiah. Yo, Ishmael, welcome back. Hey, yo, and Mr. No Name is back. Chi-Chi is here, if you guys didn't already. I've got two cats. Chi-Chi is somewhere. She's behind my green screen. She's not coming out to say hello, but I can hear her. Maybe she'll come and say hello in a second. She was literally just here, but the stream started a bit too, like 30 seconds too late. Hey, Cancer. Kevso, what's up? Welcome back, AJ. Yo, SV. Hey, Shama. What you guys saying? Back on the grind, Shyster, yo. Hey, Elisa, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Hope you guys have enjoyed your summer holiday. Hey, Vanny, what's up? Cancer, you're in year 11. Make sure you go to Guy's stream then. I'm not sure when that is, when the year 11 stream is, but you definitely should rock up. Hey, Josiah. So today we're going to be expanding and factorizing single brackets. At the moment, I only see familiar faces. But if you are watching and you're new, make sure you give us a hello or what's up. Welcome yourself. And all the OG students, make sure you tell all the new students hello, what's up, Wagwan. Does the course start next week? No, Mr. No Name. Yes, it does. Sign on Monday. Although year 10 lesson is not on Monday. Yo, expanding and factorizing single brackets. Okay, now I recommend, guys, support a friend, support a family member, support your cats and dogs. Make sure you share this link with your mates, so they can join and participate in it. Now, if you are new and you don't know who I am, my name Nil. And I'm the head of maths at my headspace. I have a first class honours degree in mathematics from a place called UCL with over 9 years of teaching experience as a fully qualified teacher. And I do have experience as an examiner for exam boards. I'm also the ex-head of A-level maths in multiple schools in northwest London. But anyway, everyone knows who I am. That's not true. That is not true. So without further ado, let's make sure we know how to expand brackets. Now, answer me this. If I want to double 6x plus 1, what would I have? Ishmael, always. Even in year 10, I do Kahoot. Second lesson of the week. And if we have time today, I will do Kahoot as well. SV, Josiah, good stuff. So guys, when we double, yeah, these are good. Because 6x plus 1 is 2 terms, okay? So 6x plus 1 has 2 terms. When I tell you to double it, yeah, you need to double both of them. What's up, Blaze? Afro, welcome. What is that? Doeselili. No, wait. That is Doeseli. All right, not Doeselili. Doeseli. Yeah, we need to double both. Yeah, both terms. We get 12x plus 2. Okay. Now, is there another way of writing this in terms of 6x plus 1? If I tell you guys to double this, but I want 6x plus 1 to be maintained within the answer, what would you guys say? Hey, Phaser. Yo, Timu tech support with my picture. Hey, Nisha. Yo, Rush. Yo, Aaron. SV, good. Albert, am I going to do Sigma notation in the year 11? Is the word Sigma banned on my channel, Albert? I might need to change that, but because Sigma is a mathematical notation. But in the year 13 stream, I'm going to do some trigonometry, some addition rules. So, but I will do Sigma notation in the main course. Yeah, guys, Mofasola, good. So when I say double this, you can use 2 and a bracket. They mean the same thing, which means 2 lots of 6x plus 1 is the same as 2x plus 2. So when we say expanding brackets, guys, what mathematical operation are we using when we use these arrows? Yo, Ronin. What mathematical operation is it? Exactly. Multiplication. Blaise. Blaise Pascal. What a legend. Okay. Now there's another way you guys can represent this, okay? You can show this using shapes, okay? So find the area of the rectangle by summing the areas of the smaller rectangles. So I have this rectangle here, guys, and I've split it up into pieces. What is the area of this rectangle? What is the area of that smaller rectangle? Adiraj, what's up? Good stuff. Yes, noodle. Next slide. All right, good guys. So this is just 1 times 2, which is 2. And then what about the other one? The one to the right. Saber edits. Can I sponsor you? What am I sponsoring you to do? Run a marathon. So we have 6x times 2. 6x times 2 is 12x. So our total there, yeah, is 2 plus 12x. Well, Cyberdix, this is my business account. So unfortunately, I can't sub to channels on my business account. It's a company account. It's owned by my Headspace, so we can't follow private channels. Only the other teachers, unfortunately. Okay, sorry, dude. But I wish I could. But then we could find the area by finding the area of the larger rectangle. Now we have this side length of 2. What is this side length here? How would you represent that? What's the green length? Not just 1. Be careful, it's not 7. Yeah, guys, it's just like what Josiah said, and SV is just 6x plus 1, right? So, remember, guys, 1 plus 6x is not the same as 7x, okay? So it's 2 lots of 1 plus 6x. So you can see how, by doing rectangles and breaking up the rectangle, we can prove this property being the same, right? But 1 plus 6x is not the same as 7x, but what plus 6x would have been 7x? Let's just make sure we get that right. What would that addition have to look like if I did want it to equal 7x? Let's just make sure we know the difference. Yeah, if it was x plus 6x. Eggs. Yeah, look at that. So 1 plus 6x is just 1 plus 6x. Okay? But eggs plus 6 eggs is 7 eggs. Okay? Alrighty. So let's just see if you guys know how to do multiplication. Can you guys expand this bracket for me? What does that give you? You hate eggs. What? Eggs and tuna are like God's greatest gift to humanity. Don't watch that. I got my tuna smoothie here. I still haven't even finished it yet. Nice one, Ib. Alright, so we got 6 eggs. Yeah, 6 times eggs, guys. We don't have to write the multiplication symbol. It's just 6x. Then subtract 6 times 5, 30. And later on, we're going to go the other way as well. Okay. All right, go for the next one, guys. 8 lots of 2 eggs plus 7. Mr. No Name, Blaise Pascal, Timu tech support. Yes, as you can use dot as a multiplication GCSEs. Adiraj, Phaser, Nisha, all getting the same. 6 times 2 is 16. Then we have to remember the eggs. Then plus 8 times 7 is 56. Let's go. 8 times 7 is probably my least favorite multiplication. Do you guys have a least favorite multiplication? Just this week, Shysta. Otherwise, next week we go back to the main course, which are all unlisted videos. 1 times 1. 0 times 0. What? You guys are bugging. Typical Peppa Pig watcher answers. The other thing that is my least favorite is 6 plus 7. Something about that addition I really dislike. Ronan, yours is 7 times 9. Yeah, subjective, but I really dislike 6 plus 7. 6 plus 7. Ayo, that wasn't even meant to be like part of the meme in it, but something about literally 6 plus 7. it, it's like it is it's just a really awkward addition to do. All right, what about this one, guys? Can you expand A3A minus 2? What is 6 plus 7? I'm struggling. Afra, you're so close. You just didn't do A times 2. Okay, there we go. 2A. Nisha, Blaze, good. So well done, you lot. 3A times 3A. A times A is A squared. Okay. A times A is A squared. Okay, but then you still have that 3. And then you have minus A times 2, which is 2A. Now, I've tried to do some research on this 667 meme. It seems to be to do with basketball. Correct or incorrect? So it's to do with basketball. Yes, for real. Rush, yes, there is a year 7 stream. Correct, okay. Something to do with like you play basketball like you're 6'7" or something. So it's a song as well, Aaron. Okay. I do not know how somebody has come up with this and made it a meme, but say 6'7" for an edit. I've seen that one as well. There was like who was it? Was it Shaquille O'Neal? They got him to say 6'7" for an edit. It was actually decent. I respect it. All right, how about with negatives, guys? Neil Pepper Pig collab for real. One day. One day. Remember, Afra, you're doing the first one. Yeah, you're always doing this one. Don't forget to do the second one as well. Yeah. I see you, Blaze. Nisha. Cover the camera for Lamar edit. I don't know who Lamar is, though. Is that a basketball player? Grab the camera for an edit. Hey, you guys need to clarify what. Minus 3 times n is minus 3n. Now here, exactly Timu tech support, we have a minus and a plus. Is minus though, isn't it? Okay. Bring Topolino for an edit. 3 times 2 is 6. Topolino is fast asleep on the sofa, guys. But at the end of the lesson, maybe I'll go and grab him. I'll wake him up. Can you guys expand this one? The problem with Topolino is he jumps on my. I think you guys saw last week in summer school, but Topolino, he'll jump on the table and he'll lie on top of my graphics pad, which means I can't write anymore. That's the only problem. Afro, yeah, I think we'll have time for a Kahoot later as well. So we have minus 5 times y, guys, is minus 5y. Then we have minus 5 times minus 7x. Now the double negative here, the double negative is positive. And yep. Brown hat, Roblox. Is Topolino a person? Topolino is my kitten. Then guys, 5 times 7 is 35. And then we have eggs. Yogi Babu, Mr. Egg. Now guys, part C, I just have a negative on the outside. What does that mean? If it's just minus on the outside, what does that represent? What does that represent? Good Yashi and good Josiah for that answer. What does it represent though, minus? It means minus 1. Good. JD binary expansion. Yeah. Cover the camera for a Topolino edit. That doesn't even work. Because I've got the Michael Jackson glove. Oh wait, I can do this. There you go. Shout out to my boy Topolino. Yeah. So we have minus 1. So it's the negative of x, which is minus x. And then the negative of minus 1. The negative of minus 1 is plus 1. We're going to make it the edit for you. Ayo, Adiraj, you can tag me, and then maybe I'll share it to my story. Make sure it's not offensive, though. Alright, part D, guys, let's expand that one. So did you get your glove off Timu because it's only half? Yes, Sedanshu, I did. They only sent me half. It's not looking good, Mike. It's not looking good. SV Nisha getting the same. How do I write squared on my phone? Ishmael, if you hold the number 2 on your phone, it will do it in lowercase. You can only do that if you're on your phone though. But otherwise you write it like how SV's done it. Nisha, I know what you've written. But if you look at how SV represented squared, using a chevron there, that means power. Okay, I don't deserve the other half. Hey, allow it, Timu, man. So minus x times 3x. Okay. So we have negative 3. There you go, Nisha. Afro, there you go. So we have negative 3 there. Then eggs times eggs is eggs squared. Then here we have minus eggs times 2y. Minus of, or the negative of plus 2 is negative 2. And then we have eggs y. Good stuff, Mike. Good stuff. All right, I think you guys are pretty good at multiplication. Simplify the following expressions. Now, guys, when I say simplify, what are we going to need to do first? We're going to have to expand first. So, can you guys expand the first set of brackets first? Also, guys, I can hear Topolino is bullying Chi-Chi right now because I can hear her screaming at him. So, can you guys expand that? So, maybe Topolino will come in the room soon. Yo, Bloxy. Adiraj, I've said your name so much already. SV, 21 eggs, minus 27. I think that's your final answer though, right? What about the first bracket? Timu tech support, 15 eggs, minus 35. I think you guys are giving me the final answer. All right. You guys are impatient, Mike. So we have 15 eggs. 5 times minus 7 is minus 37. What? I wrote 35, but I've said 37. Ignore me, Mike. We got plus 6 eggs. And then we have 2 times 4 is 8. All right. Let's see. Does that simplify to what you guys are saying? Proxy, you man, listen. This is the best online platform. Hey, yo. My guy Bloxy. So, what we got? Nice, Afro. So, I have 15 eggs plus 6 eggs is 21 eggs. What's 9 plus 10? Good phaser. And then minus 35 plus 8 is minus 27. All right, good stuff. Without simplifying, so guys, without simplifying, can you expand everything? So I don't want you to simplify. I just want you to get rid of the brackets. And we'll simplify together. Because once you've expanded properly, simplifying is really easy, right? So just prove to me that you can expand it properly. So SV 16y plus 4 minus 2y plus 3. Josiah, 16y plus 4 minus 2y plus 3. I think you guys are getting the same. Yep, you are. Ishmael. Hey, Ishmael, you're on the previous question. You need to refresh, little bro. Timu tech support. Same. Nisha. Same. Shama. Same. Cancer. Shyster. Okay, well done, guys. There's something that I am always concerned about with students. They make this mistake all the time. This is easy. So 16y. And then we have plus quattro. So they do the negative of 2y, which is negative 2y. But then they forget to distribute the minus to the minus 3. Okay? So you're doing the negative of negative 3. The negative of negative 3. That's the most common mistake. Okay? Which is plus 3. Which when we simplify, we have 16y minus 2y, which is 14y. Then we have 4 plus 3 is plus 7. Yeah? Okay, so trying that again. Can you guys expand part C, now that I've explained part B, can you expand part C without doing any simplification? Without any simplification. Hey, yo, Toby, what is this? Oh, wait. Toby? Okay, he's found something, guys. Topolino is here, but Topolino, Topolino. He's got a mouse in his mouth, a toy mouse. Topolino. Here he is. All right, all right, there he is. Yeah, I think he's just eating something. He's like, "What are you doing?" There we go. He's just chilling. Hey, yo, Asha, I've got a new cat. His name's Topolino. Yeah. All right. I'll put you down. He's got a mouse. Look. He's like, what is this wire? Okay, fine. All right, yeah. All right, he's having fun now. That looks like a fish. It was. Oh wait, what did I say? Actually, yeah, that is a fish. It's not a mouse. But yo, Neilado, they have 4 eggs. So 4 eggs. Yeah, it's actually a fish. It's not a mouse. I don't know why I said mouse. Then we have 4 times 1 is 4. Yes, Adam Raj, their YouTube live, but from next week we'll be moving exclusively onto our platform, so it won't be on YouTube anymore, which is actually pretty cool. So you'll only be able to access on our platform. So here, guys, we have -7 times 3. -7 times 3, which is -21. What's 9 plus 10? Then we have eggs times eggs squared, which is eggs cubed. Then the final thing we need to do is -7 eggs times -11. Now, -7 times -11 is plus 77. Then we have eggs. Now, I don't think that simplifies. Oh, it does. 4 eggs plus 77 eggs. What's that? I shoulda, coulda, woulda, but I didn't. 4 eggs plus 77 eggs. 81 eggs. And that's it. Sedanshu, nah, it's next to me. I haven't had time to finish it just yet, but I will do. I will do. All right, thanks, Cancer. Find the perimeter and area of the compound shape below. Okay. What would you guys do here? Toby. 4 plus 77. They're like terms there. How would you guys do these kind of L-shaped, compound-shaped, rectilinear shapes? All good, all good. So I'm going to find the perimeter here. Split them, Shama is saying. Cool. So you can definitely split them first. Okay, so Blaze, find the missing values. That's a very common way. Now, how many of you guys knew that to find the perimeter, all you need to do is double the 2 longest sides? How many of you guys knew that? If you just times that by 2, you get the perimeter straight away. How many of you guys knew that? Cancer didn't. This is like Neil does trickery. I'm going to show you guys some cool tricks for this. Afra did. Shama, not you. That's all good. I'll explain why. Okay, you can either remember that, but I will show you why because it helps you understand why that's the case. Okay, learning it just now. So this length here, yeah, if I move it over here, so if I move it here, yes, I've just moved it, and this length, if I just move it over here, yeah, has the perimeter changed? So if I just move those lengths to this shape here, has the perimeter changed if I've just moved the sticks? Think of them as sticks. does the perimeter change if I just move them? No, because all I've done is I've taken a length, yeah, and I've just moved it sideways so that the perimeter can't change, okay? So that's why it's just a rectangle, okay? So the perimeter is always the double of the length plus the width, okay? So remember, guys, there's so many ways to do this. I'm just showing you different ways of doing it, okay? So you're doubling 3 and 4x, okay? And that's it. Yo, Wayne Rooney, how are you doing, dude? How was GCSEs? And guys, when you expand that, what do you get? When you expand that, what do you get? Yeah, 6 plus 8x. Okay, there you go. Nice. Now, in terms of the area, now there's different ways you can do it, guys. You can do the big square minus the smaller square, or you can split it up. Okay, so I'll just do the split up way as well, just to show you guys that there's different ways of doing this. Man like Wayne Rooney, that's a W, man. You contributed to my amazing GCSE results that I showed the students last lesson. I'll show them again later. That's a big W. Now, guys, would you split this horizontally or vertically? Would you do vertical or horizontal? What would your instinct tell you to do? This view, we'll do horizontal. Do the celli or do the celli if you're Italian. Would do vertical. All right, loads of you going horizontal. Yo, Mags, welcome, man. All right, we'll go horizontal. All right. What's the area of this rectangle? Labubu. Hey, yo, I only heard about Labubus recently. That's crazy. 4x, yeah, 4x times 1. You Labubu head. All right, what about the other one? It's missing something, right? So we've got the length. We just need its height. What is the height of that? Quattro, is it? 2. Z to the power 4 and that. 3 minus 1 is 2, yeah. So the area of that is quattro. So there you go. There's the area. Easy peasy, squeeze the lemon. All right. So just remember, guys, for these rectilinear shapes, doesn't matter what it looks like. If you know these two lengths, the perimeter is just the double of those two because you can just move those lengths around. It's a pretty cool trick. Right, the next thing I wanted to show you guys is how to factorize basic expressions. Now, when we factorize, guys, why is it called rectilinear? Because it's made up of rectangles. So any shape that's made up of any compound shape that is made up of rectangles is a rectilinear shape because rectangles are made of lines. Now, when we factorize, we look for a common factor which divides into both terms. So let's write down the factors of 12 and then we're going to do the other ones as well. So guys, when I say the factors of 12, what would you say? Also, when I move my chair to make sure there's not a cat here. Yes, Pranav might. Okay, Blaise Pascal. SV. So when we do factors, guys, we always think of the factor pairs. Shout out to all the pairs. So 1, 2, 2, 3. You can actually do it vertically. Sometimes vertically is actually easier. So we have 1, 12, 2, 6, 3, 4. Those are all of our factors. Okay? 6, 7. All right? 67. 6 plus 7. All right, what about with 4 eggs? Yeah, Ishmael, that's what I was saying to refresh. 6'7". SV124x, 2x, 4x. Cancer. 1, 2, 4, and x. And then Cancer. Think about 1. So 1, what does that pair with? You have 2. What does that pair with? You had 4 itself. What does that pair with? You have x. What does that pair with? So once you think about what they pair with, it becomes easier. Okay, Topolino's back. Z, X, and 4. Exactly. So that's actually part of the same pair, isn't it? 4 and eggs make a pairing there. 1 pairs with 4 eggs. 2 times 2 eggs. Anything else? Don't think so. I think that's it. Yeah, those are our factor pairs there. And then finally, guys, part 2. What are we saying with part 2? Alara, 3x and eggs. It sounds good to me. That's definitely a pair. Topolino, what are you doing? Okay, now he's going to come on the table. 1 and 3x squared. Good. Don't press any buttons. Let me look. Okay. Okay, can I write? Hey, yo, excuse out, man. Okay, so we have 1 and 3 eggs squared. We have... What is it? 3 and eggs squared, yeah. All right, there we go, yeah. So those are factor pairs. All right. And there we go. Those are answers. So by writing things like this, it makes it a bit easier, okay? So if you know how to do this, guys, factorizing is going to be super easy. All right. So guys, to factorize means to rewrite an expression as a product of its factors, okay? It is the reverse of expanding brackets. We can always expand to check our answer. Let me move this sideways a bit so you can see him better. He's like, what are you doing? All right. So, just as a quick question for you guys, if the factorized form of this is this, what are the factors of 2xy plus 4x? So if this is the factorized form, what does it mean the factors are? So SV is saying 2x and y plus 2. Okay, so 2x and y plus 2. No, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, yo, Topolino, man. Hey, yo. Oh, my days. This guy. Hey, yo, nah, you're naughty, man. He's looking at you guys. He's like, hey, yo, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, man. Allow me. No face, no case. Okay, so 2x. Oh, no, he's jumping. Oh, no, he's not. He's wailing. Okay, so we have 2x and y plus 2. Now, there is actually 2 more factors. 3 more, actually. 4, actually, guys. There's actually 4 more. Okay, he's just jumped down. You can kind of see that he's run off. He's probably going to find Chi-Chi to bully her. There's actually 4 more factors here. Do you guys know what they are? Yeah, Manny. I don't know what he's doing. There's actually more. So it's not just those 2. Think about how you could split that up even more. Think about 2x, y plus 2. There's actually other factors if you split it up a little bit more. For example, there is... Hey, yo, Aaron, allow me, man. There's 2, and there's x, and there's y plus 2. Okay, so you could consider that there is 3 factors. Yeah, so we have 2, and we have eggs. Okay, there's actually one more option, and the clue, guys, is one more pair. There's one more pair. One more pair. That's the clue. Not y. So guys, listen to what I'm saying. There is one more pair. So y plus 2 is just its there's nothing you can break about that. There is one more pair. There's a clue in what I'm saying. Toby, it's not do I want to be, I am one. That's my job. So look, guys, there is a one more pair. There is always a pair. Ishmael, you're very close. That is one, and Timu, good. One in itself. So we can have 1 and 2 eggs y plus 2. So there's actually quite a lot of factors here. Okay. So let's practice factorizing. So by first identifying the common factors, factorize 3x plus 6. So the plus here splits the two terms. So you got to think, what goes into both 3x and 6? What would you guys say? What goes into both 3x and 6? Now, when we factorize, guys, we don't use 1. 1 is correct, but 1 times anything, it doesn't actually change, right? So yeah, 3. Now, I'm going to show you the long way, how it works, and then we can do like what Phaser does and just go straight into it, okay? Now, 3 goes into both. So we have 3 eggs plus 6 is 3 times 2, isn't it? So here you can explicitly see that they both have this 3. And that is what you factorize. And then you basically just cross it out. So guys, once you factorize out the 3, what are you left with? X plus 2. And that's it. Okay? So that's the process of factorizing. It's actually very simple. You just need to practice. So let's try that again. What goes in to both 2x squared and 8x? I'm going to show you a longer way of looking at this to help you. So Blaze 2 does, and Ishmael, good, x. So guys, there's numbers and letters which can go into these things as well. Okay. Now, there's another way you guys can represent this. So you have 2. Now, x squared. Yeah, x squared means x times x, right? Then we have plus 8. 8 is 2 times 4. And then we have x. Okay. So just to color code it for you guys. Yeah, 8 is 2 times 4. So here you can see the 2x, isn't it? And then what would be left? So there's your 2, and there's your x. X plus 4. Whoops. Green does not work here. Yeah, when we cross that out, we're left with x plus. Cross it off. 4. Let's go. Okay? So that's how we visualize it the long way. So, wait, how has that got there? So can you guys factorize part A? Let's see what you come up with. Oh, was that Topolino? Ayo. I'm just trying to break my laptop. SV and 3x x plus 1. Oops. Ishmael, what's the rest? So you're saying 3x. These are 3x x plus 1. So Toby, that's exactly how I'm going to write it. Remember it's a 3x though, right? Not a 1x. Zzz, saying 3x, what's going to be left? So I agree, guys, that 3 and an x goes into both. So 6 is 3 times 2. So guys, we can use a dot if you want to write multiplication, if it doesn't if you don't like writing the multiplication symbol. Do we have x and x? Yo, William, man's back. Yo. So we can see that they both have a 3 and an eggs. A 3 and an eggs. Okay, so We have 3 eggs. Now, when we cross it out, now here we have to be careful. So we have 2 eggs plus. But when I cross off this 3x, guys, it disappears completely. But what is it? Plus what? Hey, Abraham, how are you going to send it to me? You might have to upload it to like TikTok or something and tag me. 1. Because guys, you're saying 3x times what is 3x? Okay? So it's 1. Okay? 3x times 1 is 3x. So you can always expand it to see what the number should be. All right, good stuff. All right, can you all have a go at factorizing part B? And I'll write out the long way as well. Ibrahim, so either if you send it to me on TikTok, you have to upload it to TikTok and then tag me. Then I'll see it. Nisha, 4n, 3n plus 2m. Timu, at Mags. There's Mags. Man like Mags. Phaser, I think getting the same. AJ, same. SV looks to be the same. Blaze, Ishmael, Josiah. So you're all saying 4n. And then Nisha. Damn, Nisha, you're on a roll today. It looks so horrible when you type it, but obviously when we write it, it looks a lot better, right? So 4 definitely goes into 12 and ocho. So we can say 4 times 3. N squared is n times n plus ocho, which is 4 times 2. Then we have nm. And we can see that they both have 4n. 4n. And when you visualize it like this at the beginning, it does make life a lot easier in the long run when factorizing, right? So we do have 3n plus 4n goes. We have 2m left. Okay? All right, what about part 2? What are we saying with part 2? Yo, car spotting. How we doing, mate? Ishmael 2x, y plus 2x minus 4. SVTV again the same. Hey, yo, Pastel de Nata, what's up? Do you guys agree? So if I see 2, 4, and 8, I definitely am thinking about 2. Eggs y plus quattro is 2 times 2. Egg squared is eggs minus 8, which is 2 times 4. And then we have eggs. Hey, Anisha, maybe you have to use a dot for multiplication here, otherwise it looks crazy. Okay, let's see. So they all have 2 eggs for sure. Right. Cross y plus cross 2 eggs minus cross 4. Let's go, guys. Let's go. All right, what about part D? What are you saying there? This one should be a bit more of an easier one, I think. SV, Cancer, good. Cancer, don't forget that it's an x cubed rather than x squared. So it's x cubed. Gamma, same as you. So remember it's x cubed. Yeah, the rest of it is fine. Ishmael, cool. So guys, that's 3 eggs plus 5 eggs. The only thing that's common is eggs. One of them. Okay. So we have 3 eggs is egg squared. And then we have plus 5. Let's go. Final one here, guys. What's that giving you? 5 eggs squared y minus 10 eggs y squared. Okay, SV 5xy x minus 2y. Cancel again the same. Unknown name again the same. Don't worry, Toby, it just takes practice. Blaze 5xy x minus 2y. Toby, you just have to write out the long way. So you have 5 X squared is x times x, right? Then we have y minus 10 is 5 times 2. X. Then y squared is y times y. So if you write out the long way, write it out the long way, guys. Yeah, write out the long way. So here's your x squared. Y is just y. And then there's your 10. Yes, I'm just color coding it for you. And there's your y squared. Yeah, when you see it like that, you can see what is common in both. Both terms have a 5. Both terms have an x. And they have a y. Okay. So guys, they both have a 5. They both have an x. And they both have y. They both have 5. They both have an x. And they both have a y. And then you just write down what's left. We have x minus 2. And then we have y. So that's a really tough example. Okay, very tough example. But it looks like you guys have the hang of this. Good stuff. Final question says, a cuboid has this volume, 16x plus 10x squared centimeters cubed. Write down 3 possibilities for the dimensions of the cuboid. Now we know to find the volume of a cuboid, we have to multiply these together. So you have to rewrite this volume as multiplication, which you can only do by factorizing. So can you guys factorize that for me? What does that give us? If you go and you factorize that. Yes, Racer. Let's go. Let's do some factorizing. So you have to think about what goes into both 16 and 10 and x squared. Not a double bracket here. Unknown name is saying 2x x plus 5x, and Ishmael is saying the same. And Racer, it'd be a double bracket if there was a constant at the end, like +3 or +5, because it looks like a quadratic, right? Yeah, exactly. So 16 is 2 times 8. Sham again, 2x x plus 8 plus 5x. Blaise Pascal again the same. 10 is 2 times 5. Then we have x squared, which is x times x. And we can see, guys, they both have a 2 and they both have an x. Okay, so they both have 2 and they both have x. So we're left with 8 plus 5x. There you go. And now we can see what the 3 possible combinations are. Okay, obviously you could have 1 and 2 and all that, but it just says given options. So we could have the height is 2, the length is x, and the width is 8 plus 5x. That's an okay example of what those lengths could be. Okay, and that's like an exam type question they could ask on factorizing. Toby, is it compulsory you do open bracket for this question for sure? Okay. Yo, Aniv, nice. Now, I do have a Kahoot prepared. Yeah, so guys, we will do a Kahoot. But those of you who are not signed up to the course, I'm just going to quickly tell you about next year's course. That's starting next week. So if you do want to play Kahoot, just stick around for the next 5 minutes. A lot of you were in my last lesson, so you've seen this already. But if you have enjoyed today's lesson and you're not signed up to next week's main course,